Welcome to Grace Reporting. It's been a while. I know I have not been on here, but I'm coming to you live from a secret location. Hi guys, how you guys been? Hi everyone. Hi everybody. How you guys doing? I know it's been a while, but I'm back and I'm better. So, moving forward, I'm going to be using my platform to start my IG blog, if you want to call it that. And I'm also going to put the link in my bio where you will be able to go over to my YouTube and you'll be able to view this video as well. So welcome. How you guys doing? How you guys been? So much has been going on. So much. I should have been reporting from the beginning of the year. So I'm really excited to start. This is episode one. And I would like for you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I would like for you guys to like this video. And I would like for you guys to email me. I'm going to put all of that in the description, okay? So I would like to thank everyone who will take the time out to listen, to engage, to lean in, to give me your opinion, and to just rock out with me. I really, really, really will appreciate that. We're going to talk about everything and everyone, okay? And we're just going to try to have a good time. And we're just going to laugh. Some topics may get very personal. Some topics is just going to be lightweight. But overall, I'm here to bring you the news. I'm here to bring you the news about everything. If I see something and if I can record it real quick, I will record it and I will come to you and bring it to you, okay? So, in saying that, like I say, this is Grace Reporting. And I just want to thank everyone who is going to take this ride with me. Come along. Let's get on the yellow school bus. People think the yellow school bus is for people who are slow, but no. It be the smart kids on the yellow school bus. The slow ones be in the public bus, okay? So, guys, how you guys been? You guys been good? I know this COVID has been a mess. Has been a mess and it's been very sad. A lot of people have lost their lives. A lot of people have become sick, you know, and you've just seen the worst of the worst. I mean, what have this taught you guys? What have you learned from this whole thing that's now gone into a whole year? Kids were out of school. A lot of people lost their jobs. You know what I'm saying? And so much happened. And people are still affected by it. You know, financially, a lot of financial setback happened. So how do you guys go about, you know, just coping, just dealing with things, you know? For me, I've just been taking notes and I've been saying I'm going to do this. Like, it's like a little podcast thing I want to start. So once I get everything up and going, I will give you guys the links and I just hope everyone just come along for the ride. Let's go. Yellow bus. I don't care. Let's go. We in the yellow bus. So, how you guys been? Anybody miss me? So, yeah, it's a lot going on in the news. Well, let's just talk about the most current thing that's going on in the news, which is Meghan, you know, Princess Meghan over there. And Pierre, right? That's his name. And how he's bitter because he feels like Meghan is lying about her mental health. Now, let me tell you something. That's something I'm not even going to joke around. I'm not even going to make no jokes. I'm not even going to, no. That is a serious topic. A lot of mental people are walking around. Some of them are functional, but most of them, they're crazy. All right. Go on the New York City subway. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. So in saying that, I think that was very distasteful of how he spoke about her. I think it was very nasty how he said she was lying about her mental health. How do you lie about your mental health? Unless you're trying to get a check from the government. And even then, you got to get evaluated. I mean, come on. They're not just giving out money. This is not 1980. You understand? So even then, you have to get evaluated. You understand? So I think that was very, very low of him to say about her. But then again, you know, she does have black in her. So I feel like it's always easy to come against the blacks and, you know, to tear us down and to speak poorly about us and, you know, to make us look crazy. People do that all the time in the news. They do that all the time. And I just think people are kind of fed up with that. You know, I think people are fed up with, especially the blacks are always getting the crappy end of the stick, you know. So I think everybody is in an outrage, and he walked off his show because he was getting so much backlash from people, you know, calling in, sending in emails and all of that. And he walked off his set because the guy Alex was like, you know, talking to him and saying, you know, you speak so badly of Megan. And now I come to understand why. Alex was saying, you know, are you like bitter about her because you guys used to have relations? I'm not figuring that they dated for maybe like a night or so, something like that. And he was bitter about that because from his mouth, he said that he put Megan in a cab and Megan left and went to a party. When Megan got to the party, that's where she met Prince. See, Megan wasn't playing. Megan said, one way or the other, I'm going to have this come up, okay? So that's when she met her prince, literally her prince, right? And when she met him, it was a go from there. So now she's in the palace. She had a baby for this guy. They're on their second child, and all this is coming out. I don't think, listen, let me tell you something. If you're going to say something about yourself, wouldn't you make it in your advantage to speak good about yourself? So if she's speaking and it's not in her advantage, it doesn't, why would she, come on, let's think. If you're going to lie, you're going to make a lie where you look good, not the other person. And she's basically saying they speak poorly about her. I think they be calling her the N-word. If you're not, you know, I personally think they do that. Who knows what happened behind closed door? In front of our faces, everybody's nice and everybody makeup is in alignment like a car wheel. So everything is all good. But behind closed door, who knows? Who knows? And I believe her, okay? I believe her. It makes no sense for her to come out here and talk without any merit to it or without any truth or without any backup. She has her husband who's been standing by her. I really, we applaud her. We applaud her. And we applaud him for standing by her, you know. And that guy, Pierre, whatever his name is, he really needs to apologize to her because he's canceled. Now, that's what you call canceled. I know you lying. All right. That was a little heavy. Megan, we are rooting for you, girl. We're rooting for you, okay? We hope you pull through. And if you don't, we have Ray Ray right here waiting for you. He take anybody. Anyway, moving along, guys. So I really want to focus on the woman because I'm a woman. And I want to focus on the men as well. And I want to focus on humans, everybody. Because I don't want somebody to say, oh, why is she just, talking about the guys or talking about just the girls or the cat or the dog. I want to talk about everybody. Today's topic outside of Megan is date with a purpose. Sometimes in life, we meet somebody, right? And we say, wow, this guy is amazing. I'm going to speak from a woman's point of view. We say, wow, this guy is amazing, and we've known him for 3 months. 3 months. We've known him for 3 months. But we done put him on a pedestal. We say he's amazing, he's great, he's all these things. And then the next few months, he's gone. After you done had relations with this man. You have to date with a purpose. If you do not date with a purpose, you will be dumped with a purpose. Okay? So you need to make up your mind and how are you going to use your life to better you. You understand? You cannot be in a relationship 59 years and then realize, oh, he's not for me, girl. I'm done with him. I can't take it no more. I'm over. No, you need to stay. No, girl. You need to stay. You can't be with him that long. And now you're what, 60, 70, and now you want to leave. I heard of a story like that. The lady was 74 and she wanted a divorce. How long did she know that she wanted this divorce, right? So my point is, as a young woman, young girls too, from 18 to 25, that's the appropriate age, you should date with a purpose. Don't just date for fun or date for some Jordans. Don't date for a night out at Red Lobster or the Olive Garden. You could do that yourself. $24.99 is not that hard to come by. Okay. So date with a purpose, because if you don't, you're going to be an older person thinking back like, oh man, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, when it's way too late. You understand? So just date with a purpose. Just think about what you're doing. Write a list down. Write a list of things that you want and that you're looking for. And then take that same things that you want and you're looking for and see if those things are within yourself. You want a good man. Are you a good person? You want somebody who makes a certain amount of money. Are you bringing something financially to the table? You want somebody who's kind. Are you kind? You want somebody who keeps it real. Are you a real person? Or are you a flake? Okay? It's a lot of flakies out here. Okay? And it's not even snowing. Okay? So you have to ask yourself, everything that you write on the list, make sure you can match it. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So if you want somebody to be a dope person, make sure you're a dope person, you know? But you can't want A and you don't have A to match. It don't always have to match to a T. Because I think that's where a lot of us get confused. It does not always have to match to a T. No. Then that's not even fair sometimes. Because we know naturally the man sometimes is supposed to, you know, kind of be a little bit above, but not all the time, especially in today's society. A lot of women are taking the role of being the household provider. They're taking the role of doing everything in the household. They're paying all the bills. Some of them is the man. Okay. But just date with a purpose. Make a list. Make a list of what you want. And make a list of what you don't want. So when you're dating now, you take that list with you on the date. And secretly, you're going down the list. Go to the bathroom. Excuse me, Ray. I'm going to the bathroom. And go down the list. And then see if this person is matching one or two on the list. And then it'll be so easy for you to eliminate. So you don't have to waste his time, and he's wasting your time. Because you have to remember, ladies, we have a biological clock. So you don't want to be 50 talking about you want to have your first kid. That kid may come out with 5 eyes, okay? So you want to make sure you start out between the ages of 18 to 25, you know, and by then you could have an idea of what you want in a man. If you're dating from 18 to 25, that's a nice little span for you to say, I'm looking for this type of guy. I would like for him to have this. But if you're just dating because you're young and, you know, you got your lace wave and, you know, you look cute and you just dating, by the time you reach 40, 45 and you're not sure what you want, then that's when you're going to be like, maybe I should have dated with a purpose. And it's not too late for you. It's never too late in my book. If you keep yourself up and go to the gym and make sure you look good, it's never too late. Even then, it's not too late. So my point is, date with a purpose. Once you date with a purpose, then you will have great results. Another thing that a lot of women do not do is when you go to the doctor, you know, every year you're supposed to go and get your physical. And if anything happens within that time frame, you could still go to the doctor. But if you want to have kids now, I feel a lot of women now in today's generation, they do not want to have kids. Or they're not sure about having kids, or, you know, with everything that's going on, with how the world is going, a lot of people now are very hesitant to have kids. So what I would suggest, if this is a possibility for some of you, is when you go to your doctor, ask them about your eggs. How many eggs you have? How good are some of y'all eggs? Some of y'all have scrambled eggs and some of y'all have solid eggs. Ask them, you know, can you freeze some of your eggs? You'd be surprised. Ask them all these questions. It's not about the money. Sometimes you have insurance that can cover certain things. You'll be surprised. Ask, and ask. You understand? That's in preparation to dating with a purpose. Because let's say you do want a kid later on in life. You know, you may want to have your career set up and stuff like that. You may want to travel. You know, you may want to do certain things. But now you have your egg in the freezer chilling. So when you're ready, you could say, hey, I forgot I have 2 eggs in there. I could have my kids now. So you have to think along those lines. You understand? I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of things that we were not taught coming up. It's a lot of things we had to learn on our own. And all I'm saying to you guys is date with a purpose. Because at the end of the day, a man does not have a biological clock. Okay? He does not have one. Is it fear? Who knows? You know, some of these men don't need to have anything for that matter. So some of these men, they just have all these kids, what I'm trying to say, and they're not taking care of them. So it's like, you know, some of them should have a biological clock, and it should be ringing like a school bell. Ding-a-ling-ling-ling, no more kids. You know what I'm saying? So try to date with a purpose. I'm really, really big on that for the young girls between 18 and 25. Date with a purpose between that age frame. So then by the time you reach 30, you could be like, oh, I know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm not looking for. You understand what I'm saying? And like I say, talk to your doctor. Let your doctor know what's going on with your body. Try to find out everything about your body. The human body is an amazing structure. I mean, whoa, it's a beautiful thing. So just try to do that. And man, you got to date with a purpose too. You have to date with a purpose too. What are you doing? Huh? On the block with your pants down, and then you want to go find a nice woman. No, it's not going to work like that. Pull your pants up, pull yourself together, and get it together. You understand what I'm saying? So men also have to date with a purpose, because when both parties date with a purpose, it comes together. Man, it's like a beautiful song. It just comes together beautifully. He knows what he wants. She knows what she wants. You know, you guys both found each other. That is a blessing. Okay. Child, that is a blessing. So if you have young daughters, you know, you start teaching them certain things at certain age. Each level is different stages. Each stage is a different level, you know, and you teach them. You sit down with them, and you don't lie to them, because now it's hard to say, oh, I'm not going to tell my daughter this. I'm not going to tell my son that. No, you have to tell them everything now. And I'm not saying you have to be vulgar with it, but you could still put it in their terms where they understand it, depending on the age and what age you decide to have the conversation. You know, the birds and the bees, or the flowers and the seas, whatever you want to call it, right? So guys, I just want to thank everyone who took the time out to listen to me talk and to hear me out, and lean in, and let's continue this conversation. You know, let's continue to talk about things that's happening in the world. Let's continue to support each other, you know, and let's continue to uplift each other, you know. And I just want to thank everyone who took the time out to come over to here. Again, this is Grace reporting. Are you done?